In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 15 things that you need to do before, during, and after you upload every YouTube video. Now, just in case you don't know me, I have 3 monetized YouTube channels. Yes, with over 27,000 subscribers across the 3 channels. So I do know what I'm talking about. Now, before we get into the video, because I love you to do something for me, go ahead and hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. So let's get into the video. Now, the very first thing you need to be doing, right, is that you need to get outlier titles. Titles. You cannot overemphasize the need for an eye-catching title because it's very important that you're able to get your viewers to click on your video with that title that's going to attract them. So how do you get this? Now, first of all, you can decide to go straight to the homepage. When you go to the homepage, it does give some expo, right? You go over to trending. When you go to trending, there's that little thingy thing, right? You click on it and it reveals the trending page. Now, just in case your niche is not among gaming, music, or movies, just go straight to where I call the search bar. Go to the search bar and type in your niche, right? And put how to or something like that. Put in your niche. Let's assume that your niche is health and fitness. Go ahead and put health and fitness, and you can even put how to. When you do that, it's going to bring up different kind of videos that is related to health and fitness. And then when you look at that, choose the one with the highest views. Look at all of those things. Now, you have to be very careful because you're looking for outlier videos. That is videos that have more views than their subscribers. So you go ahead, click on those videos and check on the ones that are gaining momentum, traction, and have a lot of views. When you do that, you can also go to what I call the filter section, where you click on the filter and then you're able to filter it to like within 1 month, because sometimes you might see 3 million views and that might have been accumulated over 5 years, but you want to get the current videos that are trending now. Look at those titles, just look at them, copy those titles and recreate the video. Now, take note, don't copy the videos. Just use it as inspiration because you were supposed to be the expert. That is, you're supposed to know something about what you're talking about, right? Go ahead and recreate those videos. That is the very first thing. The second thing that you need to prepare is your thumbnail. Now, I understand what you're about to say. Please don't stress over thumbnails. Don't, because really the most important factor is your title. It has been proven practically almost 85 to 95% of the time that people click not just because of the thumbnail, which is complimentary, but because of the title. But just in case you don't know how to create your thumbnails, go to Canva. That's the easy way out. And if you need me to do a video on how to create a thumbnail with Canva, the easy way with templates, just let me know in the comments. Just say, I need to know how to use Canva to make thumbnails. Tap that in the comments and I'll make that video for you. Now, the third thing that you need to be doing right before you upload your videos is that you need to change the file name. Now, I said you need. Well, it's kind of controversial because some people feel it doesn't really make any difference. Some people feel it does make a huge lot of difference. But whatever it is, as long as it has a little bit of probability to pushing your content out, please go ahead and do that. And to change your file name, both the video file name and your thumbnail file name, just go straight to File Manager if you use an Android phone. But if not, look for the File Manager and click on that particular video or image. Long press on it and you're able to change it to what you want. Change to the title of your video and that will be good. Why are we doing this? Because we want it to come up. We want your video to come up on search results when people are searching for that kind of title. You want to make sure you position yourself and rank your videos so that people can see your videos. Don't you want that? I want that. Now, we're going to go into the second segment where we will be looking at the upload process because there are things you need to do while you are uploading your video. So follow me and let's go into my YouTube app as I show you the different things you need to do while uploading your video. So you're welcome into the second segment where we are going to be looking at all the steps that you need to take to upload your video very efficiently. Now, don't forget, I'm using my phone because I'm a phone lover. Now, I have several, computers in my house, but I decide to do this on the phone. Why? Because I want to let you know that you don't have any excuse. Okay, let's get started. Now, you see that place where we have the plus sign. We will click on it, right? Once you click on it, yes, you will see a couple of videos popping up and all of that. You pick on the video you liked. Yes, yes, that is the video. Now, once you have picked that video, you have to follow all these upload processes. Now, take note, these set of upload processes are in two parts. We are going to be doing this inside of the YouTube app. Now, the YouTube app is really good. You can also do this in YouTube Studio app, right? The app itself, but I'm doing this on YouTube Direct. Just make sure that you're in the particular account that you want to upload to. That's the most important thing, so that you're uploading to the right account. Then once we've done with this, we are going to go into the YouTube Studio. That is studio.youtube.com on the web. Right, we're going to the YouTube Studio on the web to do the other parts, right? So let's get started. And this is to make sure that you get it going, because there are many steps that we need to do. First and foremost is that we are going to add a thumbnail. Now, if you are not verified, you will not be able to add a customized thumbnail or a custom thumbnail, which is the one that you design by yourself. You may just have to leave it to the YouTube gods to give you any thumbnail of their choice, but that's not what this is. You have to get verified. So we will click on that icon there, and I'm going to look for the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. Now, of course, you should have designed your thumbnail to make it clear, to make it legible. And of course, you can also choose to change the file name. We'll get to that. Remember, we discussed about changing the file name both for, the video and also the thumbnail. It's a good practice. So once you click on that, you click on done. Then you have your thumbnail already set there. The next thing is what? We want to have our title. Now, this is also very important, because your title is what people will use to decide whether they want to watch your video or not. Now, of course, it's a combination of the two, but your title is really key. So just paste your title that contains keywords inside of this particular space. Great. So this is the title, and you can see that it has a couple of keywords in it, triple, because you want to let people that there is something that they should look forward to learn from that. It has YouTube, it has revenue, it has game changer, it has the diary. All of these things are done intentionally to make sure that people see this and they want to click link. Okay. So the next thing that we are going to be looking at is the description. This part is very key. Now, first of all, you can repeat your title, but that will be at the bottom. Why are we doing this? Because we also want to make sure that we are optimizing, right, our description with the keywords that go along with the video. Very, very important. So I'm just going to push this down a little bit, and then we are going to do what I call put a call to action. Now, in every opportunity you have, you want to be able to make an offer, whether it's a free offer or whether it's a paid offer. So I'm going to paste in here a call to action. So as you can see, I have pasted my call to action, and I've also thanked them for watching. Now, this is something that will click on if they want to get access to my free and paid resources. I told you that this is going to be a game changer, and I'm sure you can see that. Now, not only that, you want to be adding links to your playlists, right? Because you want people to be able to binge watch your content. Yes, so you can see I have already put in links to my playlist. I actually have like 3 playlists that people can actually watch here. I can see that my title is at the bottom. Now, another thing that we need to add is that we need to add hashtags, okay? We need to add hashtags. Now, of course, people are not sure whether it's going to make any difference or not, but I mean, if there's an opportunity to put them in there, why not? So you could just type in, let me just put in like a couple, let me just put in like, a few, and just type in YouTube. You'll see it will bring it up, right? I have like about 3 that I can use, right? And then we can use YouTube monetization. I see YouTube monetization. And the third one is YouTube growth, because that's what my channel is. You can see YouTube growth. You can see it already recognizes, right, the hashtags I use. Now, you can see that we have our description set up, right? First, our call to action. Secondly, we have the list of our playlists. We have the title repeated, and we also have hashtags. Another thing you can add is timestamps. I'm going to show you how the timestamps work. Timestamps are just like highlighting key moments in the particular video that you want people to watch, right? So once you do that, you come out of there. What's the next thing we do? The visibility. Of course, some people can choose to make this public right from off the bat, but that's not advisable, right? The best thing is to always choose unlisted or private, right? Now, I've tested both unlisted and private, so I think I'm more comfortable with unlisted. Okay, so click on unlisted and then look at the audience. You want to be sure that the audience is not made for kids. Remember, you want to be choosing your audience as not made for kids. Why? Because it is very restrictive. If you choose made for kids, I mean, maybe if you're making baby content, maybe you want to choose for kids, but it's quite restrictive. Okay, you want to make sure that you choose not for kids. And what about adding to playlists? Now, of course, you want to add to the right playlist. Like this one is the diary of the YouTuber. So, and I've just added that to the relevant playlist. This is very, very important. Now, there are other things you need to know, like for instance, altered content. Now, if you are not doing AI content, or maybe you are exaggerating it, or maybe you just choose no, right? Just choose no. You want to make sure that you're choosing the right settings when you are uploading. Now, you can see that even from the YouTube app, it's very rich, but it still does not give you every single thing. So the next step right now is to go ahead and click upload. That's it. And you will see that it will begin to show that it is uploading. Can you see that? Good. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to see. So once it's uploaded, we are going to go inside and begin to check on what's supposed to be done. So right now we're inside of the YouTube Studio app. When we did those other steps, that was in the YouTube app. Now we're in YouTube Studio app, right? And you can get that in Play Store or App Store. Now you can see that I've already uploaded this particular video, and one or more things need to be added to it right here inside of YouTube Studio app. One of such things is tags. Now, of course, people debate whether it's necessary or not necessary. I myself, I've checked it out, but I tell you, if anything has some form of, benefit, no matter how small, do it. I mean, if it doesn't take too much of your time, do it, right? So I'm going to scroll down to where we can get tags. You can see where it says tags, short remixing, and categories, right? I've already added a lot of tags here, and you can do this simply by going to rapidtags.io. I'll put the link here and I'll show you how to do this. Now, what I did to get this set of tags, right, was for me to just look at a portion of this particular. In fact, I just looked at what is the niche, or what could be the title in a very simplistic way, which is more of like how to get YouTube revenue. So I put how I tripled my YouTube revenue. I can just copy that part, and I'm going to show you how to quickly do this. So you just copy a portion, how I tripled my YouTube revenue, copy that. Now, this is what you're going to do because you want to generate the tags, right? So you go over to your Chrome browser. So click on plus. Click on the new tab. Once you are there, just search for rapid tags. You can see it's already showing rapid tags, and that's rapidtags.io. It's already showing there. You click on that and it brings you into its page. As you can see here, all you just have to do is click on use tag generator, and then you just type in, or maybe just paste in your YouTube niche or part of the title like I did, and then you click on search, and then it will just generate a couple of tags for you. Can you see that? YouTube revenue, increase YouTube revenue, YouTube AdSense, I mean, all of these beautiful stops. And then you just copy tags. Now, but you will not be able to paste them inside here, right? We're going to paste them inside of the YouTube Studio on the web. Now, this just showed up because I did that inside of my YouTube studio on the web. But if you want to add it manually, let's say I want to add monetization. If it already is not there, you can see that monetization. You can add that manually. Let me see. Then I click on enter. Yes, that's how you do it. You can add it manually inside of the YouTube Studio app, or you can add it as a batch. I just copied that. I'm going to show you how to paste them in, right? We just paste them all in, and then it's sits. I'm going to show it to you with a video that has no tag so that you'll see how that works. Okay. Once you have put it in, because I've already added one more tag, you can see that it's already showing that I have to save that. Okay. Yeah. So we've saved. Now that we've saved, right? I wanted to show you how timestamps work. So I'm going to show you from another video that I put a detailed timestamp. So here's a video of mine that I created as a tutorial on how to edit your videos using the InShot app. Go check it out. You will really love it, right? Because it takes you step by step on how to use the InShot app. So I'm just going to open up and show you how I use the timestamps. So you can see I already have my call to action at the beginning there. Then the timestamps just highlight different parts of the video that people can actually skip to. And I'm going to tell you how this works. You see, if you put the timestamps here, people can easily just come into your description and they can click on the part they want to move to. People could get easily bored. So, but if you know you have timestamps, they can come in and choose the places where they want to quickly go and watch, and it will count for you as, watch hours. You don't want people clicking off your video. So, but if you have timestamps, it helps them keep them on your video so that they can watch more of your content. So you can see I put the timestamps immediately after the call to action, right? And then I was able to put in the links to my playlist. I repeated the title, and then you can see the hashtags at the bottom. So that's the way to use the tags. Okay, let's go over to YouTube Studio on the web. So we're right now on my YouTube Studio on the web. That is studio.youtube.com. And you have to always enable desktop side if you want to use this like this. Because if you don't enable desktop side, you will not see the same view that you will see in your laptop. Now, this is for you if you want to get to do all your YouTube processes on your phone. You can do exactly what I'm teaching you here on your laptop. Right? But for me, I always love using my phone because it's very handy and very nimble. So we're going to go over to complete the other steps, the other things you need to do after upload, right? Don't forget we've done all the steps so far up to the way of upload. Then we are also supposed to add the batch pasting of the tags. I'm going to show you how to do that now. But what we need to do is to pick the video that we want to use for that. So I'm just going to pick this topmost video here because that's the one that I showed you how to upload. You can see everything is in here. The title, the call to action, the playlist, everything is here. Now, the next thing that you want to do, like I was going to share with you, how to add your tags. Now, let's click on this bottom part here that says show more, because after you get to the bottom part, you see what it says show more here. You click on show more and it's going to give you more information here. So let's assume I want to paste in the tags, right? So I'm going to just search all the way. Can you see? This is the part for the tags. Let's assume I just want to clear everything, right? Let's assume I want to clear everything. I'm just going to copy all of that. Let me copy everything. So once you have copied from the rapid tag, this is what I got from the rapid tag. I just want to show you how it looks like and how you can just batch paste. Okay, so it comes usually empty like this, and then you click on it. And once you click on it, you paste it in. Once you paste it in, you're good. That's all you just have to do. It's only on YouTube Studio on the web you can do that. Can you see what I just did? You just copy it from rapid tags, come here, paste it. That's all you need to do, right? The next thing we're going to do right now is to go ahead and add end screens. End screens is what we're going to add next to this video. And you'll see that over here. Can you see? Now you can add end screens. You can add cards, but I don't really know the essence of the cards. So I focus more on end screens. Why do we add end screens? We add end screens because we want our viewers to binge watch our content, to watch more and more of our content, because that's very, very important, right? So you can see it has different kind of setups here. What I did was I chose the one that had this particular first one, but I added, right, the playlist, because I always like to have a playlist there. You can see it has, if we enlarge this, you would see this. If we enlarge it, let me enlarge it for you to see. Can you see this? It's showing the playlist, and it's also showing the best for viewer, and it also has a subscribe. Now, there are different schools of thoughts that she just show them one element or show them two. Well, I don't know. Some people say, oh, if you show them too many, they'll get confused and they'll not click on any. But at least make it really an opportunity for people to choose between a playlist, a video, and to subscribe. At least do that. So once you've done that, you click on save, right? So that's it. We've added our end screens, right? And of course, if you want to add cards, right, you can also add cards. It's just like links to different parts, different videos, other videos that you have. You can add, a video. Let me just put one just for the sake of showing you. Let me put a playlist. I think I want to put a play. You can just move this cursor. Can you see that cursor? Move it. Let me move it to somewhere here and put a playlist, right? I'm going to put a playlist. What should I put here? What is going to be the playlist? Let me choose something. Let me put live streaming gold. So I'm just going to put a playlist. I put a playlist there talking about live streaming. So that's fine. Now you can do up to 5 cards. Let me put another card somewhere towards the middle. Why not? If not, you can choose a card you want to add. Do you want to make it a playlist or a video? I will choose a video this time around, and then it brings up so many videos. So let me just look for one. Let me pick one here very quickly, and then we can click on save, and we're good to go. So all of that is done, right? So here we can see that we have truly, fully done all the necessary things that we need to do. And then we can just go straight into the last set of things that we need to do. Yeah, you're back, right? Yes. Now, let's talk about the remaining 3 things you need to do after you upload your video. Now, this first one, yes, which is the 12th one, it's kind of controversial. A lot of people feel you need to go watch that video. Yes, go watch that video before anybody does watch it. But I have a different twist to this. So, of course, I don't have a problem with you going to watch your video by yourself. But the place where I have a problem is when you close your particular account, go to another account or other accounts and start watching that video with those accounts. Now, I know people have different perspectives about this, but my own perspective is that you can gift yourself 1 or 2 views with the same account. Why? Because you want to go and watch that video, watch it from beginning to the end, because you want to make sure that you completely watch it from start to finish, and then drop a comment. You can put your call to action. Yes, you can put that in there, or you can ask people to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I'm going to ask you to comment and, of course, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. So you can put all of those there and pin that comment. That's going to be the 12th thing you need to do, and this is done after you have uploaded, right? Then the 14th thing you need to do is you need to reply to comments. Now, people are going to be dropping comments for you, and you need, as a good YouTuber, yes, a person who has integrity, to answer those comments. At least engage with your people in the audience. What does it do? It tells YouTube that there's engagement on this particular YouTube video, and then it will help push it out to more people. You want that positive aura around that video. So please make sure you reply to all comments. And number 15 is stay positive. That all will definitely go well. Yes, stay positive, then go start the preparations for your next video. Yes, don't obsess about the analytics. Don't obsess about the numbers. Forget about it. Just go and get set for your very next video. Now, did you learn anything from what I just shared with you? If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. But just in case you want to build your own channel, you're kind of confused and you need help, right? Don't worry, I've got your back. Just click on the link in my description, right? And you'll gain access to free and, of course, some paid resources that you will be able to use to build your YouTube channel from zero to hero. So the starting point is that get my free resources inside of the link in the description, and I'll be chatting with you. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.